Hello my friends, how are you today? Welcome again to a new episode of my channel. Welcome to Ria Cookie channel. You might notice that today we have a little bit different background. This is because I'm on vacation. Well, if you remember, I live in Greece, I'm Greek, and every summer it is almost mandatory for Greek people to have a break of at least 2 weeks, going to the beach, swimming, sunbathing, relaxing, having fun, living our lives in general. So, given that, I thought it would be a very good idea to have a Barbie history lesson today. And we will discuss about, you guessed it, Barbie beach play lines. Let's talk about the most iconic Barbie beach lines ever launched. According to my opinion, of course. Feel free to comment and let me know if I forgot something, if I missed something, if you don't agree about a line that it's not iconic or something. Let's go! Getting started, even though it's not exactly a beach line, let me make a honorable mention. Back in the 60s, all dolls, including the iconic first Barbie of 1959, the ponytail Barbie with this amazing black and white swimming suit, the so cool glasses and her high-heeled pumps, going to the beach, and everyone is in awe of her. Going to her best friend Midge, going to her boyfriend Ken, going to her sister Skipper, her cousin Francie, Midge's boyfriend Alan, and whichever doll has been out in the 60s were coming out in a version that they were wearing a swimming suit or a set for the beach, because the mindset was that the parents would get the dolls for the kids, and then they would get the extra outfits for whatever their dolls wanted to do, for going to the job, going to a party, going for tea, going on an excursion, whatever. That means during the 60s, all dolls, their basic version was wearing a C set, and all other outfits were individually sold. This was true until we reached 1971.
What's new under the sun? Malibu Barbie.
She's Mattel's super new suntanned Barbie.
Barbie's got a golden tan now, with sunny super gold hair.
Malibu Barbie has her own beach towel and sunglasses and Malibu friends, all with that suntan skin that makes them look great wherever they go.
Barbie, they're what's new under the sun.
Malibu Barbie, Francie, and Skipper, they're the sunset. Dolls and other costumes sold separately.
In that year, we have the milestone of the first and maybe the top, the number one iconic Barbie beach play line, Sunset Malibu Barbie. Early 70s, hippie fashion was gaining ground. People wanted to feel more comfortable, more free in their outfits. So Barbie Malibu reflected this image of freedom. She had an amazing tan, meaning she was so carefree, being on the beach all day with her friends, having fun, swimming, sunbathing. She was like a Californian icon, whatever every American girl would want to be during that era. They were sunny as honey, they were frisking through the waves and getting lazy under the sun. The first crew was Barbie, Skipper, Ken and her cousin Francie, and then it was Barbie and her friends PJ and Christy. 8 years later, in 1979, which is a milestone date for me because that's the year I've been born, we have sun-loving Malibu Barbie line. It was Barbie, Skipper, Ken, Christy, and PJ, and they had a very cute detail that they had peekaboo tan lines under their swimming suits. As I think nowadays, most possibly they would be banned, because skin cancer, etc., because we are supposed not to stay so much under the sun. They had very cute swimming outfits with their monogram on it, and they had mirror sunglasses, which was again a very nice detail, giving them the extra, shine under the sun. In 1981, we have the sensational Malibu Barbie. I would not mention it as so much of an iconic line, but that year we had also an African American Ken doll. Unfortunately, he does not have a separate name, he's just another Ken. And the friends group remained the same. It was Barbie, Ken, Skipper, PJ, Christy. But as I already mentioned, Ken had also an African American Ken doll, who had a very nice, very suited for the era afro haircut. 1983, disco years, everything must be very glamorous, everything must be very shiny, metallic, super glamorous and maximalistic. Minimalism has no place for that season, so Barbie had to follow this trend.
Ooh, Barbie, you're absolutely radiant. Here comes Sun Gold Malibu Barbie doll. Sun Gold Malibu Ken sold separately. What a glittery golden swimsuit. And her matching toque turns into a beach towel. Barbie, you're so dazzling. I need my sunglasses to look at you. So does Ken. Sun Gold Malibu Barbie, you outshine the sun.
We have Barbie, Ken, Skipper, PJ, and we have Christy and an African American Ken doll, and also another version that is a Hispanic Barbie and a Hispanic Ken. The ladies wore super shiny swimsuits and they had highly reflecting sunglasses. Men as well. I mean, they would go blind from bling bling. Also, they had sunglasses for days. Every doll was coming with 3 pair of sunglasses. 1985. Tropical Barbie line.
Here's Tropical Barbie and Miko, dolls and Tahiti Bird, each sold separately.
We girls love it in paradise. Right, Barbie?
Tropical Barbie, island girls, long flowing hair, tropical flowers to wear, beautiful braid, a tropical Barbie day. We girls can do anything, right, Barbie?
This time for a change, they are not just going to the California beaches. This time they leave Malibu and they are going to a tropical paradise escape. So it's Barbie, Ken, and Skipper that go to a most possibly Hawaiian paradise or Polynesian paradise, and they meet a new friend called Miko. They have amazing, very, very long hair. I think they have the longest hair ever until that time for Barbies. So I can really imagine kids during those days would really love, brushing them and making braids and having fun with their hair. And of course, there were many extra sets with accessories. And they also had a very cute parrot, so that every girl would live even more realistically their tropical fantasy. 1987. I would boldly say that even it's not exactly a beach playline for Barbie, California Dream is one of the best series ever been made. They are one of my top favorites. I wish at one point I might be able to have the whole collection in a shelf, in a display at home, and capture there all those highly colorful, amazing 80s beach time image.
We're
stars and catching rays. And we're big time into California Dream Barbie.
California Dream Barbies into California fun, into wearing hip fashions in the California sun. She's into riding high and laughing a lot. We're into it too, and we just can't stop.
We're into Barbie!
It was a big group of friends. It was Barbie, Ken, Christy, Teresa, and I think it's the first summer line that Teresa comes out as with that name. Midge, who almost never was present in a beach line. I will comment if I am missing something else. Again, in 1987, we have a pure beach line Playline doll collection, which is called Island Fun.
We're into exploring, looking exotic, and talking to the natives. And we're majoring in Island Fun Barbie.
Island Fun Barbie's into flowery lace. She's into wearing her skirts in so many ways. She's into flowing hair. She's into her friends. We're into it too, 'cause the fun never ends.
We're into Barbie!
It's again a tropical destination series with Barbie, Ken, Skipper, Miko continuing their adventures, but also this time Teresa is coming with them in the tropical paradise, having an amazing time all together. 1989, peak late 80s color, neon, amazing, iconic.
We're into having a blast at the beach. That's why we're into Beach Blast Barbie.
Beach Blast Barbie into setting all the trends. Beach Blast Barbie is the one with all her friends. She's into clip-on hair that turns pink in the sun.
Wow!
Beach Blast Barbie, you're the one. We're into Barbie.
We're into Barbie!
The group of friends was Barbie, Christy, Teresa, Miko, Skipper, Ken, Steven, who is the African-American Ken doll who at last has his own name, and it's called Steven, and he's Christy's boyfriend. They had a cute detail. They had a clip-on hair extension, which was changing color when it was exposed to the sun. I believe it's the first, let's say, interactive gimmick that gave an extra benefit to those dolls when it comes to children asking the dolls from the parents. And their swimming suits are also very aligned with the fashion of those years. Being a kid during the 80s and early 90s, I can assure you we did wear this color of swimming suits, and it was the top fashion. It was, you know, the last word of fashion then. Again, 1989, we have the Wet n Wild Barbie line. I'm not exactly sure. I believe that in some countries they had the Beach Blast, and in some countries they had the Wet n Wild. And I believe in Europe we had the Wet n Wild. They had color-changing swimming suits that when you put them in cold water, like in the sea, for example, the swimming suit would change color. It's very clever gimmick, still being used nowadays, for example, LOL Surprise. And again, those dolls were reflecting those iconic late 80s colorful sensation image. Finishing with the 80s, we're entering 90s decade, and 1990 we have Hawaiian Fun Barbie.
We're into having fun in Hawaii, so we love Hawaiian Fun Barbie.
Hawaiian Fun Barbie really cooks. Hawaiian Fun Barbie changes looks.
Ooh!
Inside her bracelet,
Smells like pineapple. Yum!
Hawaiian Fun Barbie, you're the one. We're into Barbie.
The group of friends is changing a little bit, and now we have Barbie, Skipper, Christy, Ken, Steven. Miko is strangely renamed, and her name from then on is Kira. And we have a new addition, another cousin of Barbie. She has a pretty big family as you have guessed, jazzy. And entering the 90s, Ken and Steven have, let's say, the gayest outfits ever. I think it was the date when Ken was doing a coming out, hence maybe the reason why Barbie broke out with him a decade after. Colors again were amazing, were extravagant, more neon than you can handle ever, and of course all those lines of beach dolls had a lot of extra outfits coming out, a lot of extra accessories like cars, swimming pools, whatever, so that the whole vacation fantasy was following the kids during their vacation as well. And it could last the whole year long, because in dolls world, any time would be a tropical day at the beach. All dolls, apart from Ken and Steven, were coming with a bracelet that had a strawberry scent, like it was like a balm, that it was strawberry scented. Again, a gimmick, giving the extra, motive for kids to ask the dolls from their parents, because which girl does not want to smell the strawberries? 1991, Barbie is getting all shiny and gold again.
Sun sensation Barbie, making a splash under the sun. Sun sensation Barbie, golden girl, having fun. Golden jewelry, sparkly hair, sunshine girl.
Shimmery lipstick for me.
Sun sensation Barbie, you've got something special.
We have the same group of friends like the previous version. Ken and Steven push the gayness to the limits, and Barbie and friends are super dazzling, going to the best swimming pools and beaches everywhere. They were dazzling with their metallic swimming suits, wearing gold jewelry. As you can see, it's a simple doll line. It's a simple Playline doll line. A beach one, which is supposed not to be the very expensive version of Barbie dolls, and still it has so much detail. It has the necessary shimmer and glamour, something that misses so much in today's versions. I mean, it does not take like an extravagant production budget to make a doll that could look like whatever every girl would fantasize that a super glamorous rich girl in their fantasy would look like going to the resort. It also came with a shimmering lipstick for the little girls, so that they were matchy-matchy with their friend Barbie under the sun. 1992. The shimmer and brightness season just continues on and on. Glitter Beach Barbie.
Glitter, glitter beach Barbie.
What makes her glitter?
Long hair, shining bright. Jewelry sparkling in the sunlight. Flower swimsuit, shimmery.
Whoa, magic lotion.
So glittery.
Hot.
Glitter, glitter beach Barbie.
Whoa.
Make her glitter from head to toe.
Look how we glitter.
So glittery.
Oh.
Glitter, glitter beach Barbie.
The group of friends is still the same, and they came with a glittery lotion so that girls would put on their bodies and be shimmery again in parallel with their favorite dolls under the sun at the beach, having the best time of their life. 1993. The bling 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 season just goes on and on and on and on.
Jewel Barbie, so beautiful.
How about the dazzling jewel? Wow, she's pretty.
Sun Jewel Barbie in the pool. Her hot pink suit is really cool. Hot sparkling stick on Jewel. Shimmer in the sun, splashing water fun. Sun Jewel Barbie, sparkling in the sun.
We have Sun Jewel Barbie. As the name already gives away, they had gigantic jewels on their swimming suits, shining their eyes off under the sun, and also they came with jewelry stickers that girls would use and put them on their body. I totally remember those, they came in a sheet of paper and they were like triangles and circles and diamond shapes and everything. It was like stickers that looked like earrings, and we put them in our ears pretending to have a lot of earrings, and we would put them in the corner of the eye, in the middle here, like where the magic goddesses and everything. It was the super trend amongst kids at that time.
Come along with us! Into a world that's new. Tropical splash Barbie, we love splashing with you. Flower bikini, long hair that shines with our tropical friends. Having fun all the time. Barbie smells like flowers in bloom. Even tropical perfume for me and you. Tropical splash Barbie, you smell as pretty as you.
1994, we have the Tropical Splash Barbie. Some collectors don't believe it's the best of that decade. Some people, are not very appealed to their outfits because their main color was black, but they had, floral patterns and everything. To me, I don't really mind. I find them very interesting because it was quite rare to have something that it was fancy and fun, but in the same time having a black background. I do believe they look a lot like beach icons, and they also wore some ginormous earrings. I mean, they were like having plates in their ears, but I find them kind of cute. I mean, I'm fully okay with that. For some strange reason, Kira in some countries was called Marina. I think in Europe we also called her Marina. I'm not 100% sure. Please let me know if you remember exactly what name you used to use, where you're from. This line had, again, a cute gimmick. They came with a perfume that smelled like tropical flowers. I mean, again, which girl does not want to smell like tropical flowers on vacation? I totally do want. 1995, sparkles again. So,
Who's that sparkling in the sun? Whoa! Sparkle Beach Barbie, here comes the fun. Sparkle Beach, good times never end. Long hair that swings, playing with your friends.
Great shot!
Sparkly earrings, necklace too. Look, her jewels are a bracelet for you.
Cool!
Wow! You're the one, Sparkle Beach Barbie. You've got the fun.
So we have Sparkle Beach Barbie. We have Barbie, Christy, Teresa, Kira, Skipper, Ken, Steven. Again, those girls and boys were super shiny. They wore a belt that could be worn as a bracelet from little girls. Again, they were glimmering under the sun. What else do you want? 1996.
Splashing color Barbie
And all her friends.
they look so hot by the pool, making a splash. They're cooler than cool. Sparkly hair, catching the sun, having fun underwater. Her braid changes color. It's neater than neat. Their hearts skip a beat.
Pink and orange braid.
Love what you got. Splashing color Barbie, hotter than hot.
The same small group of people. Their cute detail is that they had tinsel hair, and they also had a braid which was different color and was also changing color when wet. It was a color changing braid, within their tinsel hair. I know most people really hate tinsel hair because if you try to brush them too much, they become a horrible messy mess. But don't tell me they don't look so amazing, fun, and glamorous. 1997.
Anything is possible when Barbie throws a party.
Wait! She's Pearl Beach Barbie! It's a beach party!
On an island.
Everybody dives into a lagoon with sunken treasure!
A pearl ring.
For me! Pearl Beach Barbie discovers its magic secret. It turns its true color. And then a wind comes and blows you and Ken into the water.
Ken saves you.
No, you save him! Anything is possible with Barbie!
It seems like the Barbie era is a little bit changing. We come towards a change of how Barbie looks, and unfortunately, I wouldn't say so much that at that time was a drop in quality, but there was definitely a big change on how Barbie looked and a slight change of how their outfits were. Okay, I believe they started to get more realistic from then onwards. Whatever the case, Pearl Beach Barbie was still the same Barbie-ish Barbie for a water Playline doll. They also had a color changing ring, which could be a crown for Barbie or a ring that could be worn from little girls. I do really like their advertisement that Barbie saves Ken, etc. Ken, even from the two previous years, starts to look a little bit different. And also in this line, Skipper looks a lot different. She's more grown up and she's a teenager now. 2003, we have the Cali girl.
Hanging by the pole, breaking all the rules.
Hey Cali girl, what you wanna do?
Wanna pump those waves, catch some rays.
Get the scuba gear.
Hot summer days. Cali girl, California.
Yo, Barbie.
You're a Cali girl. Cali girl.
Hit the shower, girl.
Yo, Barbie. You're a Cali girl.
Taking a dip, flipping your flip. Ain't it a trip? It's hip. Hit the Cali girl.
Cali girl, California. Yo, Barbie. You're a Cali girl.
Okay, what can I say? I have mentioned it again. The year 2K Barbies were not exactly, let's say, my favorite Barbie era. Maybe because my childhood Barbies were of the 80s and 90s, so I don't feel very attached to them. I don't have no memories that drive me towards that Barbie versions. I suppose younger people love them more than me, but Cali Girl collection, I have to say, I find it very iconic. It's like a holistic line of a group of people having adventures together and having fun. We have Barbie, Christy, Teresa, Steven, and the changes are that Barbie seems to have a little breakup with Ken and flirts now with Blaine. I have to say he looks pretty hot. And we have also two new friends, Leah and Summer. I love their vibe, I love their outfits, I love the whole atmosphere they give out. I think it's very, very complete set. Only thing I'm not exactly 100% fan of is their feet had been redesigned and they are a little bit on the hobbit side, I could say. Well, if we think realistically, if they were a real human, that version of it would be more accurate, but we live in a Barbie world, we can do whatever we want to do. So poor dolls could not fit the classic Barbie shoes because their feet were big, hobbit looking. At least they have painted toenails. I feel pretty sad that my mentions to iconic Barbie, Waterline, Beachline, Playline dolls have to stop somewhere here, because after first years of 2000s, I cannot really find a series that, gives out that look and feel like the collections we just mentioned. After that, the quality had been going down constantly. Clothes had been removed and they had been substituted with, painted plastic, and the quality also of the hair, of the face screening, etc., everything going down the drain. We ended up, having these plastic, horrible monstrosities as Barbie beach dolls. I feel really sad about kids those days because they are not lucky enough to have this high quality Playline dolls we used to have at least 20 years ago and before. So, we came to the end of today's episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. Please let me know in comments what you think, if you agree, which line was your favorite. Don't forget to subscribe so that you stay tuned for our new videos, and stay tuned about other Barbie history videos, unboxing, and whatever we are going to present. I hope you have a nice time if you are having vacation. I love you all. Bye.